Island of Guam. Our program is heard each Sunday at 1500 hours Coordinated Universal Time, broadcasting on 15205 kilohertz in the 19-meter band. Coming up next is DXERS Diary. This is KTWR Aganya Guam, where hope knows no barriers.
Friends, welcome to DXERS Diary, your 5-minute weekly radio digest, produced and presented for Transworld Radio by your friend and fellow DXR, ARUNKUMAR from CHENNAI in India. This program is broadcast every Sunday in 15205 kilohertz in the 19-meter band from 1500 hours Coordinated Universal Time through the transmitters of KTWR in Aganya, Guam. This program has been divided into different segments such as propagation, history of radio stations, announcement about pen pals, and listeners' logs. In the first segment, we will provide you information about sunspot number, SFA forecast, and A index every week with the hope that it would be useful for DXERS and amateur radio operators across the world. The sunspot number this week is 82. SFA forecast ranges from 114 to 116, and A index ranges from 8 to 14. Friends, I am happy that some of you have expressed your happiness to listen to the history of various DX clubs in the world. This provides me with much motivation and interest to do research online to fetch information about more DX clubs across continents. This week, we will get to know information about DX Antwerp. According to information available on their website, thanks to the increased communication during the citizens' band boom at the end of the 70s, it became clear that cooperation between the listeners of shortwave radio was badly needed. Due to the lack of an alternate at the HAM and the CB clubs, the former chairman of DX Antwerp took the initiative and invited some fellow enthusiasts for a meeting on March 11, 1982. As a result of this meeting, the DX club at DX Antwerp was founded. Weekly meetings were held to exchange information. An important part of this information at the time was the Falkland Wars that raged and some auxiliary phenomena in the field of radio, such as Radio Malvinas Argentinas. DX Antwerp was born and to this day, the only DX club in Belgium. In the beginning, it was not clear whether DX Antwerp was aimed at the radio amateur or the shortwave radio listeners. DX Antwerp was well received and welcomed by Flemish DXers. Through the years, membership increased as did the technical interest in receiving utility broadcasts by some of the members. DX Antwerp, the Flemish Association for Shortwave Radio Listeners, has grown since to a society known and respected far outside the country. Even as a couple of radio stations have either gone off-air or have moved to online platforms, they still have some activity in the station. As per a post in NRC DX News, the CBW 990 radio had a special program to celebrate 100 years of radio in the province of Manitoba, Canada, by interviewing several radio enthusiasts who were gathered at the main library in Winnipeg. We wish the radio hobbyists of Manitoba on this joyous occasion. DXERS Diary would like to encourage the concept of pen pals among DXers across the world. If anybody is interested to get in touch with other DXers across the world, we will act as a bridge by announcing your name and details in DXERS Diary program so that any other DXer can contact you and you can exchange information about DXing or anything else about the hobby of radio listening. Friends, we have come to the end of the program now. As in the past, I request you to send your listeners' logs, band scans, reception reports, views and opinion about the program to dxersdiary@gmail.com. I repeat, it's dxersdiary@gmail.com. We will acknowledge your reception reports with a QSL card as early as possible. Until next week, this is your friend Arunkumar signing off. 73. Bye-bye.